team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Let's go. Right. Single, single. All right.
Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Got room at the 35. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Watkins. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Quarterback moving, finding open areas. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Right back to him on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Van Buren. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. On the run, still looking. The short hands, it's Durham. Push down for the tackle.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They want to throw it. Moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, LSU! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Flips it out on the screen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll run the sneak for it. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Rush is on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now. And you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
Makes the catch. It's Howard. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. There he goes. Creates a little room. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Might be calling a hot route. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Van Buren. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal block.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try the run. Makes him talk to the hand. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Pulls it in, it's Watkins. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback extends the play. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Might be changing the route. From the red zone, looking for a space. Give him 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The FIU Panthers have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by a field goal over FIU. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. Racing down the left side. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half when you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hutchinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Auburn offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they turn it into a defensive score.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. You got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Hutchinson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying to move them on the counter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Right back to the well. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. That one comes out hot down the right side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this.
Breaks into the open. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Using his feet to buy time. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Johnson looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Shows him the stiff arm. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They've been running it, but now the pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Craver. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Johnson wants to throw it. He's going to run it.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Caught near the sideline, it's Durham. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught, it's Watkins. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's a heat. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to